After once you've identified what you want to build and stuff, and then now is the time to see whether you have the expertise to build that. What is your experience? For example, I was a pure AI tech guy. Personally, I try to say that mathematics research side only, that is my expertise. I lack very this marketing side is weak, so I get always people to do that on the other side, and I'm not personally inclined to do it as well. That's my expertise. I understand. Then I understand what can be the my co-founders or team skill sets, right? Usually if you see business founders will have 2 to 3 people or 4 people in a combo. One is the tech guy, one is the business guy, one is the domain expert guy, and there is a reason for that. Not everybody can do everything. They want to have divisions like that, and they must have different strengths of direction. A person you can trust like that in entrepreneurship. If you want to do everything together, solo, possible as well. Difficult journey, more time, and then you get less time for family. Although I do get less time as well, but you get lesser time for life. So that's something I don't recommend to people, because finding a co-founder is also a good journey, difficult journey, but a good journey to have, because then you start identifying people as well. That's one of the more critical aspects in entrepreneurship as well. A lot of companies die because of people feuds and stuff, and most of the startups finish within 2 years. So if you want to cross those 2 years, you must do a very good job of that. If you lack something and you know that this is something we have, maybe get an advisor. Usually advisors come from 4 to 5% or 10% of the company, very big names, but what they say is we'll help you grow. You are the one to execute, but I'll advise you, right? If you are missing that, get an advisor, then build your team. Like, okay, this is now what we want to build. Let's build, right? A lot of startups do that. For example, if you guys know Misho, Misho has a new way of entrepreneurship. Now, it's one of Facebook invested in them, other VC invested, that people like me invested. It's a totally innovative way. You sell and we give you money, right? We manage everything, and you're just selling stuff and you're making money out of it. That's the thing. And if you think even after this you're lacking something, ask the domain experts in that domain. Ask people who have been in this space for years. For example, in ZQ, we were in touch with a cloud expert. Right? What is the biggest pain point in cloud, and what is the biggest need of these companies from what we perceive outside versus what the inside says is a different scenario. From a student, you might read internet, you might talk to people, but an internal management guy is always going to tell you this is all there. I'm telling you this is the truth. When I was working in IIT Delhi, the agrotech was the rising demand for them. Now you see 2 years down the line, they're saying they're implementing drones for agriculture, right? I knew this 2 years back only when they were doing it, because internally the news always travels faster. In publicly, we see that the government is doing this. Do you think the blockchain announcement that they made was just out of the whim? No, it must be in the planning pipeline. If you can find someone in the domain who can get you the early access to things or the early understand of things, you get the advantage of speed to market and quicker to market, right? Because when that policy comes, a lot of startups are successful not because they're building for that. When fast was coming, Wheelside had it built already almost parallelly when they release their horizon. For a new company, that's like, oh my god, fast is coming, let me build something for it. Very difficult to catch, right? They have the tech tested and ready. So that's why domain expertise you must have like that. That is a very important and good learning I had, that if you can find some guy who can tell you this is the case and I'll help you sell as well later, perfect combination. Because you will have early access to news than what is just coming outside. How can somebody catch you if they don't even know 2 years down the line that is coming, and they'll build after that, and while you're just coming out of the product with ready? Unmatchable almost, right? By the time they grow and catch you, you're at a very different pace. That's one of the key successes I've seen to many companies.